Birmingham City fans are already seeing positive results from a summer restructure, according to manager Lee Clark. Having brought a host of new signings to the club over the past few months, Clark has been impressed with how his new look side have acquitted themselves in the first 3 matches of the new season.
I've been absolutely delighted with the full group, not just the signings, the lads who have remained here. I think the atmosphere around the club is very lively. I think the togetherness of the supporters and the players is fantastic. I think that's what's driving the club forward at this moment in time. And I think we just have to keep this positivity going around in terms of what the lads on the pitch are trying to do and what the great fans and the great support we're getting on the terraces. We have to keep that going all the way through, because I think they're starting to believe in what I'm saying, and that I've assembled a group of players that have pride in the badge. They have pride in what they're doing. They give everything they've got. They might make errors now and then because they're a little bit raw at this level, but I think the man on the streets seeing that his money when he's buying a ticket or coming into the stadium's well spent, because the players on the park are giving them everything.
A Capital One Cup victory over Plymouth was followed by a 1-0 win over Yeovil Town in the Championship on Saturday, and Clark believes it's given his players a spring in their step.
It's been a great place to be. I mean, even after Watford, the training ground was a bubbly place. I think the environment, it's a good environment at the moment. But certainly when you get the first win, it just helps the belief of some of those lads that haven't maybe competed at this level before. No matter what I see or anyone else sees after Watford and tell them how well they've done, when you've lost a game, it's still hard for them to accept. So go to a tough game away at Yeovil as your first away game, and winning, it gives them that belief.
Clark substantially lowered the average age of the squad over the summer and thinks he's got the right blend of youth and experience.
That was, when I'm doing my recruitment, that's part and parcel what I'm looking at. It's not just about the player on the pitch, it's about what they can give us off the pitch. Because I believe if you get it right away from the pitch, you give yourself a good chance to be successful on it. And that's what we've done. We've give young, hungry lads, and I know we keep pushing that about the young players, but it's the senior lads as well. The senior lads that have been kept here have still got the desire and determination. The example of that is my captain, Paul Robinson, who's been absolutely magnificent for me. And he's driving it on. He's becoming an extension of what I'm about. He's quickly realised, since we've worked together, that we're quite similar in what we expect and what we want. We've got high standards on and off the field. We've got high standards at the training ground. And he's an extension of me on the pitch, because ultimately once they go over the white line, it's up to them. So when you've got a captain who can deliver that, it makes it quite easy for the manager.
Blues welcome Brighton to St Andrews this weekend, with Spaniard Oscar Garcia still looking for his first points as the Seagulls' new head coach. Brighton were beaten by eventual winners Crystal Palace in last season's playoffs, but that's not, at least according to Clark, a fair reflection of their performances.
In terms of results, it's been poor. In terms of performances, they've been quite unlucky. Spoke to Brian McDermott and his staff, and he reiterated what I'd seen on the DVD, that they were still the team to be reckoned with. There was still a team that are going to be there right at the end of the season. New managers come in. He might want to tweak one or two things. He's trying to obviously develop what Gus had put in place. They've still got the group of players that Gus had, who are a talented group of players. And now we're under no illusions how tough the game's going to be. All I need my players to do is give us what they've given us in the first week. If they do that, we give ourselves a great chance to win the football match.
Clark has no fresh injury concerns and could welcome back youngster Mitch Hancock after a groin injury.